Welcome, everyone, to the Katie Dill Show. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back for the second episode of the long-awaited Katie Dill Show. Here with me today are two very special guests. They're close to my heart. They are my cousins, Kathleen and Sarah Shea. Say hello, ladies.
Hello. Hello.
These are my ladies, and so Kathleen and Sarah are cousins. They're not sisters, but they have the same last name. Then they are my cousin also. I don't get to be a Shea. I'm a Dill. But they're the funniest people that I know, and I thought I would have you guys on my podcast for that reason. My humble podcast. Just to chat about, like, stuff, and then that's it. So yeah, we just caught up a little bit. Sarah's feeling self-conscious because she has a loud candle burning behind her, and she thinks that we can hear it, but we can't.
It's really loud, and it smells like dryer sheets, which is like my wet dream. Otherwise, I would blow it out, but I can't because it smells so good. But it's so loud.
Really?
The real spoiler is that the candle's in her mind. She's the only one who can hear it.
I believe you, though. I feel like maybe it's real. Dryer sheets are a good smell. I never use them. Do you guys use them?
No?
I don't buy them.
They're like the most humorless little thing you could ever treat yourself to.
I don't think to buy them.
They're so worth it.
What about you, Kathleen?
Yeah, they're so worth it, and they smell like adulthood. You know, like you put them with your clothes, and they come out, and you feel like, yes, I am like a self-actualized person. You know, I like use dryer sheets, static cling, beyond.
Oh my god.
Yes. Yeah. Totally.
Well, I can't say that. I guess I do know exactly what you guys are talking about. Because sometimes, like, if I'm at my mom's house, I'll use some dryer sheets. And I'm like, these smell good. But then I don't feel like an adult because they're hers. So, my last...
You're borrowing adulthood from your mom.
Exactly. So, my last guest on my first episode was my friend Amina. And she lives in D.C. And you guys are hailing from different places. Where are you hailing from?
I'm in Delaware. This is the Sarah Shea, and I'm in Delaware. Yes, yes. And I am Kathleen, and I'm in Philadelphia.
I love just that long silence, and then someone saying, "I'm in Delaware." I really.
A big admittance.
Yeah, I set you up to admit that. I just kind of regretted not mentioning it in my first episode because it was like, this girl's on the phone, this woman is on the phone with you, and you never mentioned that there's a reason. But that's why we're all on the phone.
We can't be in the same room.
Yeah, like we're allergic to each other.
It's difficult to explain.
Right, but no, you guys are doing your thing. We're all in 3 different cities. Has anyone seen Wonder Woman?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
You guys are great. I'm glad you haven't seen it yet. Everyone here has seen it. I was at a party yesterday and everyone was talking about it in a circle together, everyone. And they were spoiling it as if no one would ever not have seen it by now. I'm like, you guys, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Like,
we live on the East Coast, Katie. We're just not that cool.
I think everybody here sees movies right away because they're thinking that, like, they're going to be the one who makes it next time. And they're, like, thinking about movies all the time. But I don't think they are going to be.
Going to the like $14 in LA, too, though? I mean, it's so fucking expensive.
I don't go to that. So there's this theater where it is, like, it's like like $15 or something to see a movie. I never really see them there. I usually see them at, like, the little theaters kind of near me, which are, like, if you do a matinee, it's like a $6.50. You know, it's like a normal movie. And even in the evening, it's normal. It's like $9 or something. You know what I mean? So
The movie theater near where I grew up it's like an old AMC that's apparently falling apart. Like the ceiling leaks, and there's like sections there's like caution tape. You can't go there anymore. And apparently it's like $3 to go to the movie theater.
Oh, that's awesome.
But at your own risk. At your own risk. But, you know. Well, I'm not paying $12, you know?
Not for that theater with the caution tape. No.
I would totally spend like $13 on a cocktail, but I wouldn't spend $13 to go see a movie.
Really?
I don't know why. Yeah.
What's your favorite kind of cocktail? Like,
I don't know. Like, I went really hard on Manhattans over the winter.
Yeah.
But sometimes it just gets a little too much. So I might have to find something else. But, like, I love whiskey and I love tequila.
Yeah.
But in the summer, I've been just drinking, like, copious amounts of rosé, which I think makes me, like, a really white girl. You're definitely, like, the classiest amongst us, though, Sarah. Like, you're...
No, I definitely don't disagree with that. Sarah's always been the classiest one. You were the one at the adult table with all the adults when we were clearly children.
I just stuck there. Nobody invited me. I just, like, tried to, like, keep how, like, the stock market's going, guys. And I was like, oh. Sarah, just for context, like, we were always, growing up, so obviously the three of us have known each other forever, we were always shocked by Sarah's capacity to talk to adults like she was one, you know? Like, we were, like, picking our nose and, like, throwing things around, and Sarah would be like, how are you doing? How is your job going? And she was, like, 8 years old. Like,
yeah. Just a little Jean Benet. A small Jean Benet.
Like a little Jean Benet. Like, we'd be, like, tugging at Sarah's skirt to, like, go throw mud, and she'd be, come down in the basement, like, flood the basement under the pool table, guys. Yeah. It's very interesting. Neighbor. Like, I don't know why it was like that.
It was awesome.
I missed out on so much debauchery.
Oh, no, we would debauch, don't worry. But you just have a secret special superpower, that's all.
Yeah.
Being able to, like, totally engage.
That we did not. Yeah.
No, you could totally engage the adults if you wanted to, all of them, and, like, just whip them all around your little finger. It was great. But you used your powers for good and not evil, which I would have used them for evil. For sure. So, yeah. I guess...
It's the blonde hair, I think.
It's the blonde hair. Maybe it's the blonde hair. Is your hair pink right now?
It was pink. It just recently became not pink. And stuff washed out, but yeah, it was pink for a second.
It was so beautiful.
What? You're so cool. Do you guys do anything fun with your hair?
No.
No, but you inspired me.
It's hard.
Really?
Yeah. What are you going to do, Kathleen?
I don't know. But I think that I saw this picture and I was like, God damn it, if Tara's dyeing her hair pink, I have to dye my hair. Like, I have no excuse.
Yes.
You're, like, living all of our, like, Gwen Stefani dreams, Sarah.
Yeah.
It's easier for people with light hair to dye their hair, like, non-committally. But if you guys, like, wanted color in your hair, you'd have to, like, bleach your hair, and it would not be right.
It's really hard. I bleached it. Have you ever bleached it before, Kathleen?
No, I'm so hair lazy.
She's that hair lazy lady. Your hair is so beautiful without you doing anything to it, so don't worry about it. If anyone should be hair lazy, it should be you. You have, like, gorgeous, shiny, straight black hair. So beautiful. Well, I tried to I bleached my hair when I had dreads. I bleached some of them and dyed them rainbow. And it was really awkward because the bleach, it's when your hair's that dark, it just turns it kind of orange. And then you put the toner in and you think it's, like, bleached. Maybe now it's, like, not so orange, but it's still orange straight up. And so, like, the rainbow dye was, like, shitty dye. And then it all just came out sort of and turned green. So I had half of my dreads were green. Just like a sea green, like an ocean seaweed green monster. Like I was like a sea monster, and it was fine. I think it was right before I cut them off, so it was like no big deal. But it was just not what I thought, you know. Like
go through that phase where you do something really experimental with your hair and fuck it up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think that's important. It's
Yeah.
like something I've missed out on
You
by being such a neutral hair person. You know,
can do it if you want to, but you don't.
And whenever I go to get my haircut, I'm like, just make sure I can put it in a ponytail, please. Like I said.
Please, dear God.
No, if I can't put it in a ponytail, what is the point?
Yeah. I think there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. It just keeps growing anyway, so you may as well just... Like, I just cut mine off, and it's already almost long again. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, it's just like, what am I going to keep doing? Thinking of new, interesting things to do with it? It's, like, really hard. I think I just need to keep it at one level. But, like, the reason I keep growing it and then cutting it is because I don't like getting haircuts. So it just grows and grows and grows and grows and grows and grows and grows. And then it just gets sliced, you know? But this isn't what we came here to talk about, I feel like. I
haircuts. I don't know, like, what the hell anybody wants to listen to this for.
Yeah, so it's me and my cousins gabbing about hair on the phone. Do you want to listen?
It's a metaphor. Euphemism. Yeah.
I guess I'll ask you guys a serious question, which is about comedy. So we'll just get it out of the way. It'll be like, who did you like growing up, or do you like now? Do you like any comedians or people who you think are funny on TV or in movies or whatever? Anybody you like?
Well, I'll start. I mean, this is probably like such a cliche answer, but it's very true. Growing up, obviously, I watched a ton of The Simpsons.
Yeah.
You know, and I didn't have cable growing up, so like pretty much the only thing I watched was The Simpsons. Mm-hmm. Like it was like The Simpsons and PBS. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. So I would say, and also like I just hung out with my siblings and my cousins. So I would say like a lot of the funniest people I know are Simpsons characters or family members.
Yeah. Your family is so funny. That's true. You
so
don't really need TV.
Yeah, but I would say that's like has informed a lot of what I think is funny, but I don't know if that's a good answer.
Do you feel like you are Lisa Simpson?
Yes. That's like probably like a really cocky thing to say, but because Lisa Simpson's amazing. But she's also not the funny one, you know?
I guess, but she does remind me of you in other ways, you know? Like, she's very smart and very sweet and, like, just, like, very, like... I love Lisa, and I do realize in this moment that you remind me a lot of her. But maybe I've thought that before because you have that T-shirt where it's just her body and then it comes up to your neck and then you're the head.
You'll have to, like, post a picture of me in that T-shirt, like, to accompany this podcast, because otherwise it's going to be really confusing.
Yeah, it will. But I
the,
do
like,
think...
disembodied Lisa T-shirt I used to have.
Right? You don't still have it? Come on.
No, I do. I'll never let it go.
I love it. Okay, so what about you, Sarah? What did you watch that, or what was something that you thought was funny when you were growing up?
Well, on a very similar vein to Kathleen, we didn't have cable until much later in my... So, if you were...
Everyone's going to think that we were Amish.
No, we were just told to go the fuck outside and play.
Yeah.
But after The Simpsons came Seinfeld, and then after Seinfeld came Frasier, like in order every night. And those two shows, I feel like, also really shaped me. Just like the monotony and like the very subtle stuff, and then especially with Frasier, just like the uptight but like just so funny. Oh my God, I love those two shows, and I feel like they shaped my sense of humor a lot, and like what I find funny and what I